Hey guys, welcome back. Modi here, and we're back with a post-apocalyptic video. That's what I'm calling that time of my life. So, this is the first time I'm going to attempt in, honestly, like 3 or 4 months to build anything at all. I haven't built anything. So, a little nervous, but I'm also super excited. And I figured the first thing I had to do was this that was sent to me by FunWhole. If you guys remember, a while back we did the A-frame cabin that they sent me, and this time they sent me the SteamPunk AirShip. Now, they sent this to me right when it came out, back in like July. I unfortunately at the time wasn't home. I was busy, being all coma-y, yeah. So it's been sitting here, and then I got back and was very nervous and reached out to FunWhole Games and let them know what was happening, which they already knew because they had actually seen some of the Heather's update videos and whatnot. And then Heather had also messaged them to let them know, and they've been nothing but supportive. They said, take your time, get better, get healed, no rush, no stress, no nothing. So I figured with them being as awesome as they've been, I really want to get to this. Plus it's a steampunk floating ship. I mean, come on, that's pretty cool. So, and also FunWhole has come out with a whole bunch of just like a whole slew of really cool stuff. It's weird they waited until I was in the hospital, but they're like, all right, he's down, release him. But with this one I'm excited for, because this one, like the A-frame cabin, has its own lighting kit. And something that I learned after the A-frame cabin is if you're like me and you've got big sausage hands and you end up breaking one of your light strands, like I did in the A-frame cabin, just let FunWhole know and they'll send you another one. And that just shows how cool of a company they are. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to actually unbox this. I haven't even opened it. It's been sitting here mocking me for months. And now it's time to get our revenge. So we're going to open this up, and then we're going to, obviously I'll show you the speed build, and then we'll do a review of it. And I'm very excited about this. So let's keep the fingers crossed that I don't break any lights. All right, here it is. This is the SteamPunk AirShip. It's part of the SteamPunk world. Now, if you guys haven't checked out their website, make sure you check it out, because they also have a steampunk train station, and then there's another steampunk set that just recently came out, but we'll hold off on that for now. But let's go ahead and jump into this. It is a very big box. All right. Oh, look at this. War and Peace isn't this thick. Holy jeez. We got some stickers. Look at all that. I really am a big fan of their instructions. They're very high quality. The paper's good. It's got a good weight. You can see they highlight where you're putting stuff and everything along those lines. I very much enjoy their books. And then we've got ourselves here the light kit. All right, let's see if I can use my fingernail to do this. Kind of. I should probably use the scissors that are literally sitting next to me. If I want to do the easy way. All right. And you can see here we have 1, 2, 3 different sets of lights that are going to be part of it. And then they send us, this is great. I now have 2 of these. These are tweezers to be able to kind of move things around and a lot of small pieces, especially when you got unsteady hands like I do. You get yourself their brick separator, which is kind of nice. And then you also get the battery pack that's going to be used for the lights. So it all comes in there. And then all the bags, as you can see, are individually numbered. The pieces, like I said, the A-frame cabin, the pieces felt great. They were sturdy. I liked how they went together. And there is just a plethora of bags in here. That's pretty cool. So from the ship. Just for fun, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20. Give me a second. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There's some big pieces, look really cool. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 bags of pieces. That is so great. I built other ones where they kind of just shove everything into like 3 or 4 bags, and it just makes separating and putting everything together so much more of a headache, but this is so much better. I'm really excited to put this one together. I have been for a while, and I'm hoping that my arms and hand strength is strong enough to be able to do this. So I think I need to sort all this stuff, get everything situated, and then we need to get to the build. So let's do that. everything's built. That whole shot was kind of weird because this thing is way taller and my camera isn't. So, but it was an interesting build. It took some time in a good way. So why don't we take a minute and check out the ship? All right, well there it is, and this thing is big, way bigger than I thought it was going to be, which is actually pretty cool. So you can see it has their own minifigures, which is nice that they don't just try and make generic Lego ones. They make their own, and I like them because they all have a little bit of a gut, like me, and I enjoy that. So, but as you can see, this thing's got, you know, movable wings and whatever the hell this thing is. The door opens up. There's a whole inside part. It's got this up here, which spins around, which is fun, and that out there. There's a cat. Can't go wrong with a cat. So I like the detail. I like the browns and the golds, how they work together. I like this weird time machine. If you ever seen the movie Time Machine, that's what that reminds me of. So that's pretty cool. Apparently has some sort of weird butt laser beam. I don't know. I don't care. I think it's cool. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, so a lot of cool details. But I think one of the most impressive things, which I think we'll do next, is show you what it looks like with the lights off. I think this looks so cool when it has all its lights on. You can see the inside of the cabin is lit. There's one over here. You can kind of see inside there. We'll take the top off in a second. I just knocked off the laser gun. I'll put that on in a minute. And you can see there's two lights up here. There's a light coming off the back here, where the laser gun just popped off. And it has lights underneath. Now, the cool part is it has a stand, and then there went the roof. I should have taken that off first. And you can see there's lights up underneath, and there is the inside, now that we can see it. Now that I don't believe that's the recommended way of taking the top off, but hey, you know what? You do, it's yours. You do whatever you want. So, yeah, and then that just kind of pops back on there. I just knocked everything off of it, but all right. Well, there we go. There it is. There it is. There was a small crash. Everyone's fine. Stop laughing. All right, and there we go. It's all fixed. Everything's fine. Everybody calm down. Stop screaming. It's a nice thing about making things out of blocks. And if you break them, you just put them back together. So there we go. So there is the SteamPunk AirShip from FunWhole. I want to give a big thank you once again to FunWhole for sending me this set. There'll be a link down in the description where you can pick one of these up yourself. They have a whole SteamPunk set, plus a lot of other amazing stuff and some really cool things coming out. I want to give a big thank you to all you guys. This is the first building video I've made since I went to the hospital. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's some videos about it. Yeah, I had real bad shaky hands, and I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to do this anymore, so I'm glad I can. It makes my hands hurt, but that's a good thing, because I'm getting my strength back. But big thank you to all the Patreons who stuck around during all this time. You know, one of the perks is to get early videos, and I haven't had many videos, but they've stuck by my side. I appreciate them. If you want to help support the channel, you can do that by checking out the Patreon link down below. And lastly, if you want to buy something that, you know, we put into the city and have it dedicated to you, I have a whole Lego Amazon wish list that you can go check out, and that's down in the description as well. So once again, I want to thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you, FunWhole, for the ship, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.